I be seeing what y'all be saying. Y'all must be living like in Candyland. So look, arrested, arrest a father and daughter duo. So we gonna go from diabolical to more diabolical. So let me play this.
Homeowner in Miami Beach promising to, and a defrauding daughter accused of taking more than $500,000 from a homeowner in Miami Beach, promising to do work that was never done.
Damn.
Our top story shows the moments that the father and daughter were surprised and then arrested. Local 10's Rosh Lowe joins us with the exclusive. Rosh, what did investigators find the money was being used for?
This is a pretty incredible case and a very disturbing case for police. To answer your question, cops say these people, mom, father, and daughter, were using it for personal expenses. And now this afternoon, we are getting the vantage point from Miami Beach police when they raided this furniture store behind me.
How you doing? Sergeant Rose, Miami Beach Police. Do me a favor, minute. Turn around.
Okay.
What's your name?
Miami Beach police arrive at Elite Home Furniture Store on Biscayne Boulevard, and they are not there to buy a chandelier. Right. This is Christina Mastrenko. Police say Christina and her dad, William Richmond, also known as Vladimir Mastrenko, arrested.
Damn.
What's your name? William Richmond. William Richmond.
Cops say they represented themselves as owners of this furniture store, and police say the pair swindled the victim out of more than $600,000.
Damn.
When he wanted high-end Italian millwork in his Miami Beach home.
Right now, you're being arrested for organized defraud, for fraud, organizing scheme for fraud, and grand theft.
I mean, I honestly don't fully understand it.
Speak to your lawyers if you guys have lawyers.
The arrest report says the investigation established that the wire transfers made by the victim were not used for business purposes as represented by Vladimir and Christina Mastrenko. Instead, the funds were diverted from Elite Home Miami's account to satisfy the Mastrenko's personal financial obligations. This included mortgage defaults, foreclosure-related expenses, legal fees, and personal debts.
What now? What's the next step?
What do you mean, what's the next step?
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Well, they were sent to jail.
Our strategic enforcement team, which are plainclothes detectives, surveil the area, swiftly apprehend both subjects via element of surprise, the same way they surprised our victim with not delivering the items over $600,000.
So to sum it up, let me put them on the screen. They took the money. First of all, let me tell you something. So they locked their ass up. So it's a father and daughter. And put them on the screen. So that's crazy. Super paper trail. They got them on a paper trail. I'm trying to get them on the screen. So let me put them on the screen. Oh, don't that look nice? Father and daughter scammers. They match. Oh, father and daughter. Oh, you look just alike. You match. Look, I'm going to tell you what they were doing, right? They were saying, we're going to do this on your house. And they took the money, and the way they transferred you're supposed to take the money and buy the stuff to do the job on the house, right? They don't have no receipts of the stuff they bought to do the job on this person's house. And they transferred the money from their business account wrong. When you transfer money from your business account, depending on if you have an LLC or a like if you have, it's a couple types of LLCs, right? If you have a single member LLC, it depends on what you have. Let's just say that if you have an S corp, you have to write a check. Like, let's just say this. I'm gonna keep it simple. if you got a single member LLC, right? You can write a check to yourself, right? So if your company is John's if your company is John's clothing store, right? So just say your company is John's clothing store. If you want to write a check to yourself, you write the check to John Doe, right? Because that's your name, that's your real name. You write a check to John Doe and then you deposit a check in your account. Or if you have just say you got a personal account with the same bank and a business account with the bank, you can transfer money from your business account to your personal account, but you have to notate it as owner draw. So you got to write owner draw. So owner draw is I'm withdrawing money from my business and putting it into myself. They didn't do that. They just took the money and did a wire transfer. Stupid idiots. So just that was a red flag. And then you didn't even take the money and then finish the job or do nothing with the job. See, after they did the job, after they bought, and then you don't have the receipts for the stuff you bought. So if I'm doing work on your house, just say I'm putting cement on your steps, and I gotta take the money that you give me, go buy the materials, and then do your step. They don't even have a paper trail of the materials they need to finish the job. So they just going to jail all crazy. Get the soap. You're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And your daughter. So listen, get 2 soaps. Y'all going to jail. You and your daughter. She's zestfully clean and he Irish Spring. You got Zest. Look, you got the Zest twins. She's zestfully clean. Yo, so get the soap, my man. You didn't have no paper trail. You didn't buy materials to finish the job, and that's a large amount of money, Jack. That's not $50. That's not like, oh yeah, I was going to give them that $50. 600,000. You definitely scamming. Now, what's crazy? Sometimes people don't want to deal with black businesses. They scam you out of 600,000. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money, man. 600 Thizzo. 600 Thizzo is a lot of bread.